What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. So in today's video, I want to purely talk about money management. So obviously, like I said, this channel is the Money Management. My aim is to help you guys improve how you manage your money, help you guys make better decisions to push you close to financial success, get more in control of your time, go close to financial freedom, understand how you can use your money for better ways to improve your life. So in today's video, I just want to completely talk purely about money management. That's what I'm going to talk about: saving, budgeting, investing, how you spend your time, the decisions you make, how exactly they can all change your life for the better. So hopefully you guys pick up a lot of new bits of information which can help you push forward in your life, become better, and obviously help you guys make better decisions when it comes to your money. But before we get into that today, I do want to say thanks a lot again for the support over the last few days. It's been amazing, but please keep making sure to comment, like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff as always. We've been getting enough comments. The likes are a little low, so we need to push those up a little bit. But of course, keep doing your guys' thing, keep helping me out, and I'll keep helping you guys out. So now let's talk about money management. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I see that a lot of people actually have a lot of trouble when it comes to managing their money. So of course, in this day and age, there's a lot out there. There are a lot of shiny things. There's a lot of convenience, which in turn makes you spend money. There's a lot going on, which stops a lot of people from being able to take care of their money. But I want to specifically talk about money management just overall in the whole context of it. Managing money comes down to a lot of different things. Managing money comes down to your habits, your emotions, your discipline, delayed gratification, your decision making. Also, it comes down to your logic, what you've been taught, how you've been educated. And so to start off with, I would like to say that whoever watches this video, whoever doesn't have any idea of how to manage their money, they should go on the internet, go online and just type in how to manage your money. Find budgeting spreadsheets, find templates which will help you save some percentages of your income. Because a lot of people get money and they don't really know what to do with it. There's a difference between rich and wealthy people. Rich people have a lot of money. Rich people can make a lot of money, they're good at making a lot of money, but a lot of the time, their money can run out. Now when it comes to wealthy people, you will not see their money run out because they know how to budget, they know how to spend, they know how to keep money, they know how to invest money, they know what they're doing with their money, they know how to manage their money. What often keeps rich people from being poor is the fact that they can make a lot of money. What often stops people who are purely rich from being wealthy and creating that generational wealth is knowing how to manage their money. Of course, you would have heard all those stories about people who go broke. That's why lottery winners can go broke, because they do make a lot of money, they have earned a lot of money, but they don't know how to keep it. They don't know how to use money as a tool to better their life. So I want to go into a few of those things I talked about when it comes to managing your money. Let's talk about discipline, for example. Discipline, knowing what to do with your money, being sure that you're going to stay doing things in a certain way. And this also rolls into habits, because habits are extremely important when it comes to managing your money. Just the same way you get up each and every day, you take a shower, you brush your teeth. That is habits. It is good for you, it's the right thing to do, but it's also out of habit. The same goes for going to the gym. Those of you who have been to the gym and then taken a break know that once you start going to the gym, it's very easy to continue going. Once you stop, it's also easy to just stop going. The same goes for managing your money. When you learn to take care of your money, when you learn to budget, when you learn to watch where every penny goes, when you learn to save money, when you focus on where your money's going, that becomes a natural part of you. You start doing things which are good for you purely out of habit. And that's exactly what I'm talking about here. Earning, $100 each and every day and knowing you're not going to spend, more than $20 each and every day, max, is a good start. But the problem is, in this day and age, like I talked about earlier, convenience. That's the problem in this day and age. It's so convenient to open up your phone, get on the app, Uber Eats, get some food delivered to your front door. It's so easy to go on Amazon, buy something, and instead of waiting 6-7 days for it to be delivered, ordering with Amazon Prime, ordering next day delivery, and these are the kind of small different things which are convenience, which make the big companies money, but make you start losing out on your money. This is a part of money management. So now I want to briefly talk about gratification, delayed gratification, short-term desires, short-term pleasure, long-term wealth. When it comes to money again, managing your money, a lot of this stuff comes down to what you do in the present moment. Can you wait, 24 hours and decide if you really want to buy something? Can you wait 48 hours to decide if you really want to purchase something? Are you there at 3 a.m. on your phone, seeing something and say, oh, I like that, and you purchase it straight away? That's what money management comes down to. It's those simple, small, split-second decisions that you make, which change a lot. Because again, that comes down to habit. What you're doing with your money, what are you doing when it comes to making your decisions? Do you have discipline? Do you have in your mind that you cannot spend this amount of money because you're disciplined? Do you stop doing things because of bad habits? Do you start doing things because of good habits? If you really want to manage your money in the right way, think about what you're missing out on. The times you purchase Uber Eats, the time you go shopping, the time you make online purchases, the time you order next day delivery. Think about what those dollars, those cents add up to. Are you missing out somewhere else? Are you missing the opportunity to turn a 5 into a 20 into a 50? And I know it's not that easy, but I'm talking about the whole context of thing, the bigger scale. Think about it. Each and every week you're spending $100, $200 on food, on drink, on coffee. Could you be using that $200 just to start testing out stuff out in the stock market? Could you be using that $200 to invest in yourself? Could you be using that $200 to learn how to manage your money through a course, through an ebook, through a video guide? Once you learn to start valuing your dollar, a lot of things will start to change. And that brings me onto the topic of value. Value is extremely important. So you might think, I'm gonna buy some cheap things which last, a few weeks, and then after a few weeks, I'm gonna buy something again. How about start thinking in a way which actually benefits you? You see a pair of jeans which are maybe 60, 70 bucks, but you know they're gonna last you another 5 years. Instead of buying 10 pairs of jeans, for 20 bucks every 6, 7 months, buy that one pair of jeans, for 70 bucks, which will last you for 5 years. That's the value I'm talking about. If you do want to spend money, spend it wisely, spend it on value. Don't always think about price. And I know a lot of you buy things, but just because they're cheap when it comes to junk food, for example. But what is it doing to your body long term? That's that long term thinking. What are you doing to yourself by purchasing something for cheap, which is not gonna, satisfy your needs, which is not gonna do enough for you over a longer span of time than the things you're buying for cheap short term? You have to think of value when it comes to money management, because this is gonna help you so much more. The same goes for cars. When you go and buy a car, yeah, sure, it'd be nice to get a car, but think about, what car you're getting. Think about how long it can go. Think about what it's gonna do for you. Are you gonna simply purchase a car for 200,000 just because it gets you from A to B, but it looks nice? Or are you gonna buy something which will last you 5, 10 years and might not look as nice, but definitely gets the job done, definitely better for your wallet, definitely better for your pocket? Again, that goes to value. Now, in this case, maybe a $200,000 car is valuable enough, but you have to think about it deeply. You have to weigh up your options and know what you're doing before you make decisions. Another thing about money management is there are a lot of people out there who are hurting themselves. They're shooting themselves in the foot because they're simply, paying late fees. They're paying extra interest on credit card bills. They got late payments. They got overdraft fees. They got a lot of things which are bringing them down slowly. It's better to get yourself out of debt. Debt is a huge part of money management. There are so many people out there who are in debt, and the reason could be so many different things. Because they spend more than they need, they spend more than they earn, they buy things they don't need, they spend money they don't have, they don't pay off their debt, they don't pay off their loans, they have bad history, they made bad decisions. There are many factors when it comes to debt. And people who are in debt, if you are in debt, my advice for you is get yourself out of debt as quick as possible. Pay off those small credit card loans. Pay off anything that has put you in debt. Get rid of anything which is holding you down, weighing down. Because over the long term, unfortunately, debt just doesn't run away. It doesn't just disappear. It will always be there. And knowing the way the banks operate, knowing the way all these institutions work, that debt is going to hold you down. They're not going to go away. They're not going to leave you alone. They're going to make it worse for you. You get more late fees, you get more overdraft fees, you get high interest. No matter what you do, you're going to get pulled down. Pay off that debt, get yourself out of debt as quick as possible, and stay out of debt. Now, I'd like to touch on emotions, because emotions are another thing which stops people from managing their money. Emotions are those small things which are actually huge factors when it comes to managing your money. Again, this might involve a bit of dedication, it might involve a bit of habits, but emotions stop so many people from succeeding financially. So here, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's just say, it's 10 p.m. You've had a long day at work. You might have worked a 10, 12-hour shift. You're annoyed, you're frustrated. Now, in this situation, you might know you've got food in the fridge. You might know you've got food at home. You might also know that you bought takeout yesterday. You might also know that you're supposed to be on a diet, you're on a weight loss journey. What do? Do you go out and buy some fast food and buy a bunch of burgers, a bunch of fries, stuff that you know is not only bad for you, but you know you don't really have the money for? Or do you go home, eat what's in the fridge, eat the food you've already cooked, eat what you already prepared, and just settle with that? This decision making, what makes you make your decision, is purely based on emotion. And this is why I say emotion is so important when it comes to managing your money. It's so easy to go and say, you know what, I've had a bad day, I'm annoyed, this and that, I'm gonna go and spend money on this food. I don't really have this money, but oh well, I get paid next week. That's emotion. It's so easy to invest your money and spend it, on yourself, and you see no returns, you see that you failed, you see that you took a loss, and think, you know what, I'm either gonna, try and get myself out of this mess by spending more money, or I'm gonna give up. That again is emotion. That's purely emotion. How you control your emotions, how you react to things, is gonna be a huge factor when it comes to how you manage your money. You see rich people, you see wealthy people. Yes, they may invest. Yes, they may spend money on projects, and they may lose money, but they're smart enough, they're good enough, that they don't think purely about the moment. They don't think purely based on emotion. They use their logic. They get themselves out of a dark place. They get themselves out of, a tough situation by being smart, by making the right decisions, by making decisions which are not emotion based. A lot of people might, get a raise at work and decide, you know what, I'm buying a new car tomorrow. I'm buying this next week. I've been given a raise, I'm gonna spend some more money. That's emotion. Because you're happy, because you're excited, you think, yeah, I'm gonna start spending more money. This is what wealthy people do. They're getting more money, their income is rising. They think, you know what, I'm gonna start investing that money, I'm gonna start putting that money to the side. I'll start putting it towards savings, I'll start getting some money back on it, but at the same time, I'm gonna decrease my expenses. Now that I've got money here, I'm going to start using it for that. I'm going to cut my expenses and start using that money to do something else, to do something which will better my life, to do something which will push me closer to where I want to be. They do not let emotions play a part in the decisions they make. The same goes for those who trade in the stock market. You can't let emotions decide what you want to do. You invest in a stock, you have a plan. You buy it at 100, you know that once you get a 20% return, once it's at 120, you're going out of it, you're leaving it. You see that you got your 20% return, but you see it keeps going up. But you've done your research. You went in there with a plan, you have executed your plan, you've taken your money. You see the stock continue to rise, you see a lot of people talking about it. You decide, you know what, I'm going to put a lot more money into it. Guess what might happen? That stock may start to decline in value. It might start to decrease in price. And you say, you know what, it will go back up again. It's happened before, it's going to go back up again. It got up after I got out of it first time, it's going to happen again. That's when it starts to decrease and decrease and decrease, drop in value, drop in price, and you start to worry, you start to shake, you're not sure what to do. Eventually, you make bad decisions purely based on the fact that you had a plan, You knew what you wanted to do, but you didn't execute properly. That right there, again, is emotion. You got happy, you got excited, you started listening to all the noise, and you let that drive you. And all of these scenarios I'm mentioning are what money management is about. It's important to manage your money. It's important to understand that your decisions are going to drive you. Your habits are going to change you. The decisions you make when you're emotional or not emotional are going to decide how well you do with your money. The same goes for when I talked about value. What kind of things you're spending your money on? Are you spending it on the right things, things which are going to be long-lasting, things that are going to be beneficial for you? Or are you purely spending it on things that are cheap or convenient for you in that period of time? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself. If you're not good with your money, you need to ask yourself these questions. If you're not good with your money, you need to start by going on YouTube, going on Google, just typing in how to be good with money, how to manage your money, how to be better with money. Those are purely some simple things you can start looking into to help yourself when it comes to managing your money. If you don't manage your money properly, trust me, the system will take advantage of you and you're only going to go downhill. You're not going to like it. Eventually, you'll get driven to a place where you realize you really need to make a difference. So again, I'd just like to tell you guys, learn to manage your money properly. I've given you a brief overview, a few insights onto things that are probably hindering you right now, holding you back or holding other people you know back. And I'll tell you again, start looking into it, start finding out ways you can be better with your money, start finding out ways you can manage your money so you can push yourself closer to your financial goal. Become more in control of your money, closer to your financial dreams, and in turn, more in control of your time. I hope this video really was helpful to you guys today. And like I've told you many times, this is the money management. We're trying to help you manage your money. We're trying to help you become better with your money. So use these tips to start pushing you along your journey to success. Tomorrow is Financial Friday, so make sure you guys are back here for that one. Make sure you check out those links in the description. We've got my smartwatch brand, TimeGate watches, men's watches, women's watches, watches for everyone. Go check them out. We've also got different links in the description for you guys to check out. Cryptocurrencies, stocks, affiliate marketing, my socials, all that kind of stuff. But overall, thanks a lot for watching. That's it from me, guys. Be back here tomorrow for another video. I got money to be making, you got money to be managing. See you guys tomorrow for Financial Friday. Peace.